Okay, we should now be live here on, I think, laptop just froze again. Yeah, okay. Should now be live here on Forza Horizon 3. I'm joined by Elf here. Not sure if... I probably won't do a party, but we'll see. As always, let me know if all the audio levels are right. Yeah, usually party audio is weird on stream for some reason, so we might not do that, but we'll do some races and stuff. Also, thanks for joining the stream, Team Games and Elf. Where's the Aston gone? Elf wasn't an Aston a minute ago. Not sure if anyone else will be joining throughout the evening, but yeah, we'll probably just kind of mess about on here like we have with the previous two installments of this. Let me know if this is working, guys. It looks alright at my end, but I can't check the audio. If you can't hear me for whatever reason, I've probably done something wrong. OBS wasn't starting, so it was a bit of a faff. Ooh, that is a nice McLaren. Where's Team Games? We were going to make a... Hang on, I think the audio on this game is still a bit loud. I adjusted it a while ago. I mean, it's not... It shouldn't be on loud anyway. And a lovely Bentley concept car. If Team Games was here, we'd make a pink Volvo, but I'm not sure he is. Hang on, we'll start with a drive down the coast road to Surface Paradise, I think, as we're both in quite nice cars. Yeah, I don't know what happened to Team Games. I've set a route up to Surface Paradise if we just take the coast road up and enjoy the scenery a bit to begin with. And if Team Games turns up, we will paint something pink, because that's usually what happens when Team Games turns up. Being killed by a dev in a Ferrari. Hey Crazy Crib, thanks for joining the stream. Oh, McLaren. That is a nice McLaren. I'm just using this because we don't have it anymore. I think this is the only Forza game that had it. Obviously this is kind of less of a throwback going to Horizon 3 because I do still play it every week. Maybe Team Games isn't watching because he knows if he does he'll start spamming again. Very nice Carrera GT there. Been killed by a transit van. Ow. I'm going to follow the road. I'm not going to go across the... Oh, Elf's gone across the sand, I think. Brembo. Yeah, I saw the Brembo trailer with a few new cars confirmed, I think. I'm not sure anything new was revealed, but... Good to see another little mini trailer for Gran Turismo 7. This Bentley's fast, actually. This is... I think this is stock. Oh. Yeah, I hope the audio levels are okay. I've been having trouble with Horizon 3 being too loud recently. And I'm not quite... I adjusted volumes because they were on quite low. But I've put them back and it still seems to be... Anyway. So if anyone's wondering why we're on Horizon 3 already when there's quite a number of weeks left till the new Horizon comes out, it's because the next 2 weeks there's not going to be streams, so it'll be 2 weeks without streams, then a Horizon 4 stream, and then a Horizon 5 stream. You think you'll have a trailer every month for... In the tree. Yeah, that would be cool, a trailer every month for Gran Turismo. Well, at least Horizon 3's working today. Yeah, we'll probably get a lot more information as it gets closer to release. Oh. Really? Just unghost as I appear behind you. Just kill the X5. Ah, stupid... being killed by a Holden. That's a good point, actually. We should drive some Australian cars whilst we're on here. Alright, LMS GT3. Well, we've arrived in Surfer's Paradise after driving one of the best roads in any Horizon game. Wait, did I take my license plate off? Was this car not supposed to have one? I'm going to have to check this. Because I think this is the first Horizon game to have custom license plates and a horn you can use, I think. Attach plate there. Ah, that's... I didn't have a plate. I think I took it off for an intro or something. Whoa! Did anybody see that just jump? I imagine the song yourself. Yes, I said it. But the Bentley just did something. Yeah, we need that. 2020 Ford Mustang GT350R. Ooh, you leveled up, but that's the same button for enter this, isn't it? Okay, Elf's in that Australian car. I will find an Australian car, head out, and then we will actually do a wheel spin. Can I filter by Australia? I don't think I can. We shall just find... I guess we want to hold them. I mean, this is in Horizon 4, but I'll bring this one out anyway. Right, we had a wheel spin, didn't we? 2 wheel spins, in fact. Where I could win another Australian car, which I will drive if we get it. And a GTO judge. Okay, never mind. It appears to be raining now that we're in a rear-wheel drive Australian muscle car. Actually, there's a problem with this car. It's not yellow. Elf would probably tell us we need to paint this yellow. Oh yeah, I saw them. Saw the SLR McLaren. I do love that car. Sure. I will set up. Team Go system. Okay, right, we're gonna make a... what racing shall we do? Elf, do you want to either make or make sure you have a B-class car? And I will make a Volvo, a B-class Volvo. Right, Team Games. Actually, I already have a sort of pink Volvo. But that's a drift car, so we're not going to use that. Team Games, which Volvo shall we use? V60? Or a classic? You have a pink Tesla in A. Okay. Yes, use that. I will make something A-class. A new Volvo. Okay, well, the newest Volvo is, well, these. So we'll get a V60. It really is true, and he said everything in GT Sport will be in GT7. I hope so, yeah. You did kind of confirm it. We do matte colours on here. You can, can't you? It's just... One day I'm gonna suddenly come on this game and wonder why I've got all the Forza games and wonder why I've got so many pink Volvos. Why can't I make those also pink? Actually, I'm going to make those green. Can we paint the mirrors? Can I do green windows? Okay, well, yeah, I'll, as quickly as I can, I'll build this up to A-class, then I'll go and set up a race. If we can do a race, or an A-class championship, whichever. But we might need some upgrades. Probably starting with... We have all-wheel drive, don't we? We can put a V8 in it. I'm probably not going to do that. It's a new car, so it probably needs weight reduction. That's probably a good place to start, isn't it? Weight reduction, race springs, and some brakes. Championship. Okay. I will set up a championship once we've got this thing. I'm probably not building this very well. I always just jump for the gearbox parts because it seems like a good place to save weight and time and shift. Have we got some tyres we can throw on? Yeah, streets. Sure. Actually, I'll tell you what. If we got some big chips. I always put big chips wheels on everything. Just because. Okay, Aero is hideous, so I'm probably not going to do that. He says, even though he's got a matte pink Volvo. Right, let's 800. Can I sneak anything else on here? 2 more horsepower there. Okay, world's worst tuned car. Which I think means we're ready for a race. First tarmac route I find. Oh, I'll let it sync traffic before I. That is a very pink Tesla. This car looks a bit too purple. Maybe I didn't. Okay, now out in the sun it's definitely pink. Alright, okay, I will pick a random track and turn it into a championship. Because I have no idea where most of the routes go in this game. Well, I've probably driven them, but. Championship. Let's just make a anything goes A class. Sure, I'll just use the routes it's got because Team Games is gone. Now that he's made sure we have a pink Volvo, he's gone. How do I... Right, so set route is start. That's interesting. We have 2 stunning pink vehicles for it. Maybe he didn't like the green wheels, maybe he wanted pink wheels as well. Yeah, another couple of streams on Gran Turismo 4. For this series of streams anyway. I think 1 more professional events and either 1 or 2 streams doing the World Championship. Okay, I'm a bit slower than the Tesla, it would seem. If you tell me I didn't get that checkpoint. Yeah. The prizes for the extreme events would be good to know. Right, this race has gone badly. I can't actually remember what difficulty these are AI are on. Probably too easy. Yeah, it would be good to know what the prizes are, if you know all of them. Oh, being overtaken by Pursuit. Gran Turismo All Stars gives you the McLaren F1 GTR race car. That is a cool car. We might come back to them at some point, but yeah, for this series of Gran Turismo streams, we won't do the extreme. That Tesla is light years ahead. And it has won the race. You missed 2. Okay, that is fast considering you missed 2 checkpoints. I mean, I missed 1, but you were a fair distance ahead, even missing 2. I mean, my car's not well built. You probably have a better tune on that than I have on this. Next, we have the Dream Car Championship, and the prize for that is the Nissan GTR Concept LM race car from 2002. Very cool. McLaren's cooler, but yeah, Nissan's still a cool car. Oh, the 3 bridge circuit, perfect. As soon as it stopped advertising an expansion that I've already bought, we can get started. Oh, you made your own district. Very cool. Very good. I mean, I did literally throw this tune together in 5 minutes without really thinking about, well, not even, without really thinking about what I was doing. I've no idea if the Tesla is known to be a good car on here. The Volvo probably isn't, it's probably quite heavy. Even though I went straight for the weight reduction. Maybe I should have thrown the V8 in, or maybe I should have prioritised tyres to get a bit more grip. Okay, the Polyphony Digital Cup wins you an Opera Performance S2000 from 2004. Oh, you've rear-wheel drive swapped it? I'm so used to all-wheel drive swapping rear-wheel drive cars that it doesn't cross my mind to rear-wheel drive swap an all-wheel drive car. Tesla has no top end. Well, around most tracks, top end isn't, apart from the Goliath, isn't really a problem. F50, yes. Indeed. It better be, yeah. It's red. You are in an Maserati. I got that. Maserati versus Volvo. Around the outside of everything. Which will then be the inside here. Well, faster than an F50. Okay, maybe it was just first race of the stream bad driving. It was to account for losing. I'm expecting the Maserati to be better than the Volvo. I'm not sure if that logic follows. It's drifting a lot, but like the Wind is a one race event around the test course, and we'll get you a VW W12 Nardo concept, which is an awesome car. Possibly even cooler than the F1 racing car. It's a close competition. After this race, I'm going to turn my game volume down a bit. I feel like I'm shouting over it to talk to anyone. Well, my monitor volume. This has actually been quite a close race. I've got a good run, but I've got a feeling the Maserati's just going to out-track us. It's a good race, though. For winning the real circuit tours, you get a Gran Turismo Skyline R34 GTR pace car. Oh, the Skyline pace car. That's such an icon of the series. Sorry, I'll turn that volume down slightly so that I can hear myself talking. Otherwise I feel like I'm shouting and the audio is probably too loud for that. 550 horsepower V8 swapped. So a different V8, I take it. Because it should be a V8 anyway. Skill shot, what's in... Actually, as we're doing races... campaign races. Earn 30% extra credits from your next championship, yes. Yeah. Ooh, earn triple. No, because I don't think it's a campaign rate. Actually, it probably is. I mean, I should probably just spend my points on these anyway, and then each time they run out, use them again anyway. Got one more left in this championship, then should we do S1 or B? We'll do both. I'm just... which order? Okay, next up is the Premier Sports Lounge, and winning that will give you a Ford GT from 2005, which is a car I do love. I mean, it's not as exclusive as the W12 Concept or the McLaren F1 GTR, but still a really cool car. 6.2 litre V8, normally it's a 4.7 V8. Okay, so you've just got a bigger V8. What's the 6.2 from? I really should know my engines better on Horizon. On the earlier Forzas, it used to tell you which car it came out of. I don't know if... I think that was on early motorsport games. S1 next and then B, okay. Perfect. And last but not least, before we start this race, the Formula GT World Championship gives you the Mercedes-Benz Sauber C9 racing car. Which is, again, really, really cool thing. $1989, wow, okay. I mean, that's only just in the 80s, but I always think of it as a 90s car. Chevy, 6.2 litre V8. Probably. It probably is. It's a bit of a random engine to have available for a Maserati. I'd have thought they'd have a Ferrari engine or something, but I suppose it already sort of is. Okay, so if Elf's had a Tesla, a Maserati, and a Mitsubishi, just to keep it fair on all continents of the world. America, Europe, and Asia. Okay, that's fast. I want the tune for that. Also, Elf appears to know the lines around this circuit better than I do. Come on, pink Volvo. I'm not sure I'm going to catch that. Well, I'm definitely not. We might lap some AI. Yes, we might lap a Rolls Royce, which probably isn't the hardest thing in the world to lap. Get out of the way, you stupid Mercedes. Hi, Ultra Gamer, thanks for joining the stream. Just in time for us to move on to our S1 class championship. That's why it's fast. Lapped until 8. DJS tune is why it's fast. When in doubt, and you're looking for a fast tune, when in doubt, find a Don Juan song tune. Okay, I'm going to have to check what I've got in S1 and possibly build a couple of cars. I might change it each race for the sake of variety. So maybe I'll get one new my cars. I won't get one delivered because it's expensive on here. So in S1 I have a drift car, a Huracan, which is usually quite good, although it's incredibly boring because it's a Huracan. So we have that that's pretty good because I know I built that recently. So we need 3 cars basically because it's going to be a 3 race. That's not bad because I built that recently as well, and we have the van, which I'll probably use. Okay, I think I have 3 S1 class cars. So unless you want a minute to build anything else, I think we can... I'll just start an S1 class championship straight away. Actually, by the time I've set it up... I won't do that circuit. I'm going to whiz over here somewhere just so we've got something a bit different. Because they're grayed out, we've done them. Oh, rainforest circuit I've done a lot. Maybe I should come down here somewhere. Yeah, by the time I've set it up, that's probably time enough to tune another car if you need another one. What routes have we got? I mean, sure, I'm not too fussed which routes they are. I think Elf's ready. I'll just start with the one we're at. Right. I'm going to start with... Why is it in a stupid order? You have an LFA. Actually, Actually, that's probably not that bad. The Volvo. Maybe I'll use that instead of the Huracan. And then we've used another Volvo, but I'm going to start with the NSX, I think. LFA is your dream car. I know a lot of people love the LFA. Personally, I've never quite got it. I mean, I know it's the engine. It's that amazing V10 engine. And I can't quite, I'm not quite sure why I don't like it. Well, I don't dislike it, why I'm not a massive fan of the LFA. Because I like the Carrera GT, and that's the same thing. It's a brilliant engine. I do get the LFA thing. I get why people love it, but yeah, the engine and the sound I get. The looks I don't like. But you know that because we discussed it in the Discord the other day. Okay, so now I'm actually in a good car because I spent a little bit of time building this before one of the streams a while back. Yes, if you're going to have any colour on the LFA, it should be yellow. On the Carrera GT, this might sound a bit random, but I really like that green. There was one that was restored, I think, by Porsche themselves, in a stunning green colour, and it's the only one in that colour. I just think it's ugly. I get the engine thing. Yeah, yellow is definitely the best colour for the LFA. But I still think it's an ugly car. I mean, I'll admit there are much worse looking cars, but... Ooh, that was a good motorbike moment. 10 cars from Forza you want to see in Gran Turismo 7. Okay, that'll be interesting. So I'm slightly more familiar with my Forza cars than Gran Turismo cars. Oh, this Honda is good. Time to educate on stylish designs. Oh, that was the finish. Oh, we managed to lap something. Yeah, I like that NSX. It's my only decently built car on this game, because I did it quite recently. GT7 does look promising, it does. I'm looking forward to playing it. As soon as it comes out, I mean, it's pre-ordered, it's all loaded up, it's ready. So it's Horizon 5, yeah. Yeah, me too, because that comes out so soon now that Horizon 5's kind of all I should... Horizon 5's kind of all I'm focused on at the moment. Then once that's out and we've played it for a bit, Gran Turismo in March, and then test driving this summer. Should be good. Rear-wheel drive got caught by AI. Yeah, you were catching me at the end there. Need for Speed Mexico edition. As was in the Jack Ultra Gamer video. Yes, I also watched it. Unless you actually are Jack Ultra Gamer, because you're called Ultra Gamer. A Bath 595 SS from 68. Right, let's go and set up the next one. And again, we can see the lovely Blizzard Mountain advertised, which I've already bought, so why are you advertising it, Forza? No, you're not. You might be both. Yeah. Yes, Elf's just figured it out. I knew because you started talking about LFAs and told me... Did that not work? That we'd discussed them. Yes. Joshua Church is indeed affable elf. Okay, so after the Abarth 595, which is the first Forza car on the Gran Turismo 7 wish list, is the Audi Sport Quattro from 1983. Yes, indeed, that's why we're discussing the cars Elf's driving in chat. Quattro is a cool car, but you prefer the 037. I prefer the Quattro. I prefer the Quattro to the 037. I don't particularly like the LFA. This is not, how to gain subscribers. Opinions like that. What happened to... Elf, did you start the race? Or are you struggling with the AI? I think maybe I started it when he wasn't ready. I don't dislike the 037. The 037 is a brilliant, brilliant car. Just personally, I'm on the side of the Audi. Hello, show my rage. Or person who's a lot faster than me at Forza. Join the game if you want, but you'll beat us at everything. Next car on the GT7 wish list of cars from Forza is the BMW M3 from 2008 on Crazy Crib's GT7 wish list. Ow. You're definitely faster. We know that. There's proof of that from the DRS races. Is that not in Gran Turismo Sport, the M3? I don't remember specifically which one is which. Or which ones are in the game, I should say. I know the difference. You're going to build a track-built NSX on Forza Horizon 4. What of this? The old NSX. They are good. It's general rule of thumb is if it's got a wide body, it's good because you can put fat tyres on it. That's what I go with anyway. It seems to work. But the classic NSX is good. And it beats the back mono. As Fail Games will tell us, the guy on Top Gear always calls it. The M4. The 08. And a race. Actually, so we've got the M4 and a race M3 in Sport, but not the 08 M3. Okay. I remember I did a comparison on M3s a while ago, so I thought a lot of them were in there. You built a Calsonic R32 and it's fast, but I think I can make this faster. Yeah, I had an R32, or the Skyline LM, the 2002 Skyline LM, in the yellow Pennzoil livery that I used to use all the time when I first started playing Horizon 4. Not with my own tune, with the tune I downloaded, and that was pretty good. Okay, so next up after the M3 on Crazy Crib's wishlist is the Dodge Viper GTS ACR from 1999. Which, yeah, I know the one. Probably one of the better Vipers. Be thinking of Assetto Corsa. Right. Third one of these, and then I think, as we've done A class and S1 class, we will do B class. And then we'll see whether we're doing, after B, we'll see if we want to do S2 or C. Neither of which I have any cards for, I don't think. ACR is cool but handles like the Titanic. What, it sinks? Or it just understeers into things, like icebergs. No, I get what you mean. It's not the easiest thing to control. I can't imagine any Vipers are. Crashes, sets on fires, and understeers. Is it understeers? I thought that the 99 Viper surely oversteers. That's what I would imagine anyway. I haven't driven it for a while on Forza, so it does, but you love it. Side rant, why are upgrades so much more expensive in FH4 than FH3? I've honestly never noticed that. Probably because Forza gives you more money in Horizon 4 than Horizon 3, doesn't it? Both need fixing. Upgrades should be cheaper, and it shouldn't give out quite so much prize money. Also, I didn't set this to raining, so I'm sorry if you're in a rear-wheel drive car, Elf. In real life, the ACR does. I kind of imagine the newer ones did. I just thought the early 99 one might, but yeah, I don't drive it much in Forza, so I probably can't. I'm probably not really qualified to comment on that. ...2016 ACR is more slanted in the corners. Yeah, that is fast. The 2016 one. This understeers a bit, because well, that's kind of how I've built it. I prefer that than oversteer. Next is one of your favourite classic cars. This is on Crazy Crib's wishlist. The Capri RS 3100. I do like the Capri. It's kind of sad it was never kind of what it was supposed to be. It was never as high performance as it probably should have been, considering they were trying to market it as the British Mustang, weren't they? Ford. I've got a feeling Elf might... Oh, I was going to say might win this, but we've only got one more corner. Elf was definitely faster in that race. Were you also in an SX? You were. Capri is good, no ifs or buts. I do like the Capri. It was supposed to be kind of have better performance than it did. But yeah, it is a cool car. And I keep on getting a much better grid. Is it random, or is it just starting me at the front? As host? Depends which generation. How many generations are there? I don't know enough about Capris. You could win a Dodge Challenger RT. But we're giving you 10 grand. Thanks, Forza. Really wish I had VIP on here so I could get double rewards. That was the last one of those, wasn't it? Okay, right, well I said B class next, so I'm going to check what I've got. The hose starts at front. Yeah, I thought that was why, but I'm not sure why Elf is starting so far back. Okay, what do we have in C class? I only have one vehicle built to the top, so no, not C class, what am I doing? B class. Okay, I lied, I've got a BMW, a Rip Rod, a Holden. Sure, I mean I've got 3 B class vehicles, so shall we just go with them? They're all rear-wheel drive. This is going to be interesting. Also, didn't I say I was going to change car between each race in the last one? And then I just drove the NSX. I'm an idiot. You need to build something. Okay, hang on. If you're going to build something, Alf, I will go and build something as well, just to give you some time. And because I kind of fancy driving something new. So I shall build something as well and then go and set the races up. So that should give you a bit of time to get a car together. Okay, so after your Capri on your Crazy Cribs wish list is the Mercedes-Benz 300 SLR. Oh yes, the sort of race one. Right, what shall I build? I mean, that's quite fitting. No, I don't think so. You don't think you're echoing? No, I don't. Well. Alright, let's build this. Is this on default upgrades? Either way, the Mexico is fitting for Horizon 5 reasons. What can we do with this? Oh, I was going to say, if there are rally lights, I will put on rally lights. Let's do a bit of weight reduction on the bumpers. Is that mud flaps? Can't not have them. Oh, it does have rally lights. I will put them on, even though it's a bit random. B-class race tyres. I know it's supposed to be a rally car, but we're going to probably be doing a road championship, so... You built a rear-wheel drive race suspension, decked out, hunkered down track car, and it's amazing in winter. I think that's us. You reckon, do we want an engine? No. B-class, I probably will leave it rear-wheel drive, actually. Okay, next up on Crazy Crib's wish list is the Pagani Zonda Cinque Roadster. Oh, very cool. I don't think do we have we don't have the Roadster in Forza, I don't think, but either way. I'm not going to do... actually, you know what? The Mexico probably is lighter than the road car, isn't it? I mean, I'm not doing this super accurately, but... Another one of your favourite cars. Actually, can I still put a big turbo on it? I can. Can I make said turbo even bigger? No. We do, but not the Roadster. I believe. But, yeah, it doesn't really matter. Roadster or Coupe, they're both amazing cars. Next car on the list is the TVR Cigaris from 2005. I do love a TVR. Right, I think the Mexico is ready. I might build one more B-class car. So you've got a little bit more time with your elf. What have I got? What slow things have I got that I can build up? I mean, that's cool. It's probably not particularly good. It's a bit random. We don't have that in a lot of games, so maybe I should Maybe I should make a track-focused Jeep Wagoneer. Actually, do we have a Beetle on this game? Put pics on the Discord of the NSX track build. Yeah, that'd be good to see. I'll take a look at that after. I mean, that might be quite good. I'm getting distracted with cars. Do you know what? I'm going to buy something quite random. I'll find something that's sitting at the top of B, and I'm just going to buy it and see what it's like. Not the Rip Rod, because that's at the top of B stock. So many cars that people just don't tune. Sure, we've got a fake DeLorean, which is rather fitting given we've just had that confirmed for Horizon 5 as well. Right, once I've bought this, I'm going to head out and start the race, so I want to make sure your build's nearly done, Elf. It probably is, because I've built a car and bought a car. Bought versus built, what's going to be better, the time machine or the... I mean, technically a time machine should have an unbeatable... It should be unbeatable on lap times. Because it's the only car that can do a negative lap time. I think. Unless there are any other time machine cars that I'm forgetting. Also, bad DeLorean joke. If you owned a DeLorean, would you drive it often or just from time to time? Yes, you can. I will try and get you connected to the game. I think I have you on friends. If I don't, I probably should. I'm sure I added you. Yeah. Do you have a B-class car? You wanted a V8, but you couldn't get one in. Yeah, as soon as everyone's connected, we'll... Of course you do. Yeah, I don't know. Of course you do. Okay. Random championship race somewhere in the middle of the map here. Rolling Meadows. Sure. You are the leader. Yep, right. Anything goes. B class. Escort versus escort. Yeah, the old one versus the slightly less old one. B, right? Yeah, B. B class, anything goes, sure. Hopefully everyone's ready. That wants to be. Oh right, yeah, this one. So yeah, I'll use this race, and then we'll see if we can get the time machine in the next one. If I remember to change cars. Right, bets on who's going to win. I think we know. Those are some good spotlights. And some feeble rear lights. Not you. We'll see. Depends, what are you racing? Oh wait, are we all in exactly the same car? Oh no, 2 RS1600s and 1... Oh, sorry, I thought you were going the other side. Oh. Alpine A110 was in GT Sport, but not the GT4 version. Oh, are they adding the GT4 version? That'd be cool. Also, I appear to be last apart from AI. I should probably download tunes for these sort of things. The race car version. Yeah, I know. That'll be cool. GT4 version. But I didn't... I think I'd missed that was confirmed, I think. That'd be cool, though. Or are you saying you'd like it added? Either way, that would be cool to see it in there. I don't quite know why on Horizon 3 I always end up with all these gamer tags that start with 2 in the I don't know why I'm turning to look at it, because it's there anyway. And a lot of them say they are devs, which is a bit weird. No. Completely threw it at that final corner. Oh, wait. I've done the thing that everybody does at least once playing Forza, where they think they've finished a lap before they have. It's annoying because I messed up now. I was catching up slightly. Meanwhile, no surprises on who's in the lead. Yeah, no, it'll be good to see. This is too rear-wheel drive for me. Right, no surprises with who won the race. No. Oh, I didn't even finish. You thought your 40 seconds of upgrading was going to fail you. I'm not surprised. Power is OP. Unlimited power, as Fail would say every time a microphone is echoing. Except much more convincingly than that. Sure, let's do this one. On Horizon 4, you think it's even more dominant? I'm not sure. I just don't like power build cars. I can't help adding power. I just handling. I just always seem to revert to that, even if I'm trying to build a power build car. Yeah, that's the mistake I always make. I never put enough power in. Can I change car? Was it not? No, it was letting me. I was just clicking. Time for the time machine. Which people aren't going to have to make. Well, they might have to make time machine paints for the DeLorean, but not for a BMW. So it's slightly better, unless Forza are going to surprise us with a time machine body kit. Which would be cool, but I'm not expecting it. Not sure what those wheels. Yeah, I get the wheels. Okay, yeah, I get it. It's not brilliant, but I get what they're trying to do with that. Right, time to see if random car off the auction house is better than my own tuned car. You'll use my car. Okay, this will be interesting because I've never driven this before. I've literally just bought it off the auction house. So this could be interesting. DLC if it happens, yeah. They're not a DeLorean. Wait, what happened to Elf? Did I start the race before Elf was out of the other race? I'm sorry if I did. Okay, this car's fine unless you bump into somebody and then it goes round. Seems to be rear-wheel drive and too powerful. This is why I don't like power-wheeled cars. I can't drive them. Meanwhile, unless Elf had to go. Well, I'll send Elf another invite when we've done this race. And see if he wants to rejoin or not. Peugeot 908 LMP. That's in Gran Turismo 6, isn't it? I think. Oh. Interesting lag. And that's the end of Crazy Crib's wishlist. Okay, this car's quite good at drifting. I think Elf might have gone because he's not in stream chat either. Yeah, no, it's a good list. Some cool cars in Forza that aren't in Gran Turismo that would be good to see come across. Message from Elf. Yeah, no, it's a good list. So many cool cars in Forza that aren't in Gran Turismo, and the other way around as well, actually. I'd love to see that SLR McLaren come across from Gran Turismo to Forza. Yeah, okay, Elf does want an invite back. I will as soon as we're out of the race. I think that might have been my fault. I think I started the race before Elf had loaded out of the last race. So, sorry. Sorry about that. I don't think I can invite you now. I might be able to. Oh, no, not party. Game. Yeah, that was a good lap. I don't like this car though, it doesn't handle very well. I like the paint. That must have taken hours to paint. Right, I think Elf's loaded in properly. Yeah. Right, okay, let's go with the next one. I'm going to use the hold on. I've no idea what the tune's like on this. Well, I think I might have tuned it actually, but I've no idea what it is. But it's something that's built to the top of B-Class. I've got a feeling the BMW might be, but the Hot Wheels is stock top of B-Class, I think. Kazunori explained the water meter in the latest GT7 trailer, did he? What, more than we already kind of got from just seeing it? Right, it's raining. I'm in a rear-wheel drive ute. Oh, X has taken my car again. This will be interesting. Well, I mean, you'll probably still win. And Elf's taken a BMW. Oh, well, I didn't start on pole. I started further ahead than the rest of Blue Team, but tell you about the amount of water on the track, and if it's high enough it will splash and leave trails. Oh, interesting. Yeah, because we saw that overhead shot, didn't we, of the cars sort of leaving trails in one of the quite early trailers. I think it's probably in the main recent trailer. Yeah, you're definitely faster. So these utes aren't actually too bad. Oh, I can hear that other one. I will leave some space there. Yep. Through he goes. When asked if the car damage system will work, he explained it will be the same as Sport. Okay. You have to be sort of gentle with this truck, ute, so you don't get oversteer. I don't know what happened there. Did you miss a checkpoint, or did I hit you or something? The other ute just disappeared. I think that must have been a checkpoint. Which means, for the first time since there were 3 of us racing, I'm going to have won something. Unless I mess up. That's not actually too bad, that Holden. Slides about a bit, but I quite like it. No idea what my best lap was, I wasn't really paying attention. 1:18.2, I think it says. Don't know whether I beat that on the last lap. Wait, did I somehow do this one not as a team thing? I'm confused. Missed checkpoint. Yeah, I thought you did. More B. Sure, we'll do another B class one. I quite enjoyed that. Does anybody want to build another car? Or should I just start? Actually, that Holden was quite fun. I might drive that again. It is. It's got just the right amount of oversteer. It just sort of slides out but doesn't let go. I like it. I managed to tune something vaguely well. Okay, we haven't done a championship up this way. Are there any road races? Archway Meadows, or... Sure, I'll use that as a starting one. Okay, no worries. Yeah, that's fine. I'll set it up and we'll do one of them, and then you'll probably be back in time for the next one, hopefully. Will GT7 have added content after launch? I think it will. I'd be very surprised if any game these days doesn't have post-launch support like that. Maybe not as much as we had in Gran Turismo Sport, because they were kind of adding stuff to get a feel for what they wanted to put in 7. But I'd be very surprised if it didn't have anything added post-launch. Right, let's begin this one. Shall we begin? Okay, well, you'll have to let me know if you want an invite back, or if you need an invite back to get back in after. After that race. Need for Speed Heat didn't. Yeah, that was an unusual circumstance. And to be fair, it did have some. Even Need for Speed Heat had some. I admit it was not very much and terrible, but even that had some. It's a bit different if you close the studio down. You did say they'll add more cars and tracks as time. Okay, nice. Yeah, there's quite a lot of stuff missing at the moment. Well, obviously everything from sport, but there's quite a lot of important things that I'd like to see in there. So hopefully they tell us some more. Hopefully they add some more stuff to the list before it comes out, even if there's not post-launch support, but I would have thought there would be. He said there'll be more in future, but we don't know if that's Gran Turismo 7 or the next Gran Turismo. I would be very, very surprised if there was nothing post-launch on Gran Turismo. I'm slightly annoyed. Oh, sorry, I've... Sorry. Sandwiched you with that jag a bit. Yeah, you're gonna come through there, aren't you? Yeah. Did I pick the circuit that Elf's good at? It's the one you were fast around before. Oh, he's through on the inside. Oh, it's only one lap. Did I set it to that? I didn't mean to. Yeah, we will have to wait and see. Be good to see. Good to see what happens. Currently 5 months away. Yeah, it could be delayed. We know what polyphony are like, but all we can do is hope that it isn't. Right, given how short that race was, I think we'll probably have to do another one before X gets back. We might end up finishing this championship before he gets back, but that's fine. We can invite you back whenever you have returned. At least it keeps people in the Horizon group on Horizon 3. Horizon 4, all sorts of confusion and disconnecting would have happened. Yeah, I hope they don't delay it, but we shall see. Right, what else have I put in this championship? And are they all one lap? I'm hoping they're not. If they are, they are, and we will maybe do a third B-class championship. And we'll see what we do after that, because I know I said S2 maybe, but maybe that's not a good idea. I'm happy to do another A or S1. I'm just going to continue with this hold, and I quite like it. I'm going to hold on to this car for the next few races. Next Wednesday, yeah, there's one more Wednesday of Gran Turismo. So, well, when I say one, so yeah, there's a stream this Wednesday coming, but not the one after. So yeah, there is Gran Turismo on Wednesday. Not for the dad jokes. Yes. Bad humour is part of the channel. Bad humour and bad driving. Oh, we've hit the Hot Wheels. What's over a bin. Okay, no worries, Crazy Crib. Thanks for stopping by for the stream. Yeah, hopefully we'll get some more information on Gran Turismo 7 with DLC or not yet, but any new information is welcome before the release of the game. But yeah, thanks for stopping by for the stream, Crazy Crib, and I'll probably see you in Wednesday's Gran Turismo stream. Oh, sliding it all over the place. Wait, what happened to Elf? Elf appears to have stopped. Okay, now he's unstopped. Not entirely what I meant to do. And I'm winning anyway, it doesn't really matter. Tokyo Drift music intensifies. Right, well at least that was a proper race, not just a one lap. So hopefully that means X is now back for the next one. We'll see, I've not seen him in chat, so I'm not sure if he is. You have a question. You're considering starting YouTube, yeah? Ooh, that's nice. I don't know. You just gotta go for it, really. What did I say? Well, don't feel you have to do voiceover to begin with. I didn't add a microphone for a while. All I'd say is try and make content you enjoy making, and try to upload fairly regularly if you're trying to build numbers. It doesn't have to be loads of videos, but as long as it's a regular time, so even if it's once a week or once a month, I would guess that sort of thing. But you just kind of have to go for it and see where it goes. It'll kind of almost find its own direction, if that makes sense. So the main thing is just starting, really. Once you've set the channel up and started uploading stuff, it'll kind of find its own way, I think. That's what I found anyway, but don't expect anything to happen quickly. I mean, it might, and if it does, that's brilliant, but YouTube's a slow process. And it's quite hard to break into. There's so many small gaming channels. What do I use? So obviously I'm playing on Xbox One. Well, consoles mostly. So I don't know what platform you're on. But for consoles, I have an HD60 capture card, Elgato HD60 capture card, between the consoles and the PC that I'm recording through. So I use that, and for videos I use the Elgato software that comes with that. To record for streams I use OBS. And I have a Blue Snowball microphone for all my audio. I think that's everything. Microphone, capture card. And you don't need a microphone, but the capture card makes it a lot easier to record from console. But if you're on PC, all you have to do is download OBS and you're away. So I use that for some stuff on there as well. Right, I don't think X is back. So we shall continue. And then I think this is the third and final race of this championship, isn't it? So I think I've probably got time to do one more championship. Is Elf not in? Okay. Yeah, I'm ending the stream in 10 minutes anyway, so I didn't need to bring that up on stream, sorry. I was looking at messages on my... You're on console and PC. Yeah, so on PC it's easy. You just download OBS as long as you've got space to store the videos. On PC, downloading OBS is easy. But you can run the capture card through OBS or Elgato, so whichever. You just have to play about with both and see what you prefer. But on console, it's definitely worth having a capture card. You can do it without using the built-in game capture stuff, but it's difficult because you're limited on length of clips. If you want something that you can just switch on and record for a bit and then edit a big clip of whatever later, then you kind of need a capture card, but yeah, you can manage with the built-in software. And obviously the capture card's a bit of an investment. They're not cheap. I've got both. I've got OBS Studio and Streamlabs OBS, or OBS Streamlabs. But I use Streamlabs. So to start with, I used Elgato for everything, so that's the one I know, that's the one I'm most familiar with. and I've only quite recently got into OBS stuff. So I use the Streamlabs OBS for live streaming, and I still use the Elgato software for recording, which works on console, but if you're recording from PC, that's difficult. You'll need either OBS Studio or Streamlabs OBS. They're both quite similar. But I think the best way is just to, if you've got space, they're all free. Elgato one, you might have to buy a capture card to be able to install it. But if you've got space on your PC for them, I'd recommend just downloading all of them and having a bit of a play around to see which one you prefer. Because they're all slightly different. And different people have different preferences for which one's easier. I only use Elgato because I'm familiar with it. I'm sure OBS has much better options. Sorry, Streamlabs. I always forget there's two, so I just call it OBS. But yeah, I installed both, but I find the Streamlabs one better. But that might just be a personal thing. Did I hit Elf? I wasn't really paying attention to where I was driving. I could well have killed Elf. I'm very sorry if I did. I've also missed a checkpoint. I'm gonna let you back through in case I did kill you. Yeah. Yeah, they're expensive. So is the microphone, to be fair. So yeah. Don't expect to make your money back. Not for a while, anyway. But yeah, as long as you enjoy doing it, that's the other thing. You have to do it because you enjoy it, because you're not gonna make money for a while. And even when you do, it's not gonna be a lot, but yeah. Yeah, all the tech for it is quite expensive. I've got one capture card for 3 consoles though, so it's doing its job quite well. Basically, I've got an HDMI splitter, so 3 consoles go into a junction into the capture card. It works quite well. I needed that anyway because my monitor's not got enough HDMI ports for all of them. But yeah, it might be worth starting recording on stuff from the PC and using the console via the inbuilt thing, and then if you're still enjoying it, then maybe think about getting a capture card. It was many years ago I bought one though. I think Splitter bought one more recently. Right, I think X is back. And as we've done a couple of B-class events, what do we think about doing? Should we do one final A-class championship? As that's what we started with. As X has just got back. Stream on Twitch, stream on Twitch, save Twitch streams, and then download after. Oh, and then you can do it inbuilt on a console for as long as you like. That's clever, actually. That's good advice. That is a clever way of doing it. Right. I've got a feeling Elf's gonna have to go pretty much as soon as we start this, but we'll do one more in A class if you've got something that works for that. I mean, of course you have. 3 events, anything goes A class. Yeah. We'll do this quick final championship before the end of the stream. Yeah, that's how AR12 makes most of his videos, isn't it? But it's a way of getting around inbuilt Xbox things if you're trying to do it without a capture card. I think AR12 probably does use a capture card. I think he just prefers to stream it and then... Oh, pink Volvo again. Let's not use the pink Volvo. No idea what that's like. I've not got anything that I've actually built. Oh, we've got the Tesla, that's always a bit of fun. It's not going to be very good, but I'm going to use that. OBS is picking up my voice, at least you know it works. Oh, nice. Oh. I think the streams... I think that's just on my end. Yeah, it's all fun. Right, so I don't think Elf's going to be joining us for this one. My very green Tesla. It's good for the environment, you see. Oh, and Elf's in here. Oh. Yeah, I thought Elf was about to go. I was going to say Elf's here with his properly upgraded Tesla that's actually to the top of the class. Oh wait, were we all in Teslas? Or if, oh, I think X is just borrowing my car. Which is fine, that keeps it fair. No, it's worth it going on there and testing it. I don't mind if you want to record as a test to see if it works. But there's a lot of... I haven't discovered many of the settings on there yet. There's a lot of settings to get into. With output quality and megabits per second. That's only important if you're live streaming, I guess, but... And as for setting up a channel, and as you already have, I honestly can't remember how it works. I set it up a long time ago. Recorded some of your game on the set. Okay, nice. Yeah, it's just about having a bit of a play about and seeing what works for you, I guess, in the end. Okay, you want to make some automotive ones as well, like top 5 best budget supercars or something like that. Yeah, those kind of things can be fun. I think R32 does some videos that sort of style. Well, yeah, that could be an interesting mixture. I'm not sure what I'd say about how to put those kind of things together, because I'm not really. Depends whether you want to show yourself talking about it or not. If not, you just need kind of footage of each of the cars, I guess. But you're learning to use the same editing software as you and Theo Karen. Oh yeah, nice. I watched some of his stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I know who he is. I'm not sure what software he uses. I use Adobe Premiere Pro if that helps, but again, that's a bit of an investment. Top 5 Forza Horizon games next month. I mean, that's a good top 5. Right, next one. Let's change it up with another different A-Class car. I'm going to use something that's actually tuned to the top of A-Class. I'm going to pick something fairly random that I've tuned a while ago. So it could be interesting. What have we got? Shall we use that, just in case Fail shows up? And he can be horrified at what I've done to another Celica, like the one I ruined in Horizon 2. I've no idea what this drive's like. This is from many years ago. In about 15 years it'll be top 10 Horizons. Do you think they'll still be going by then? I mean, I can't see Horizon stopping. It's kind of the only thing in that. It's kind of got that segment to itself at the moment. Unless everyone moves to test drive. But that's always been a slightly more niche game. Who knows what kind of games will be coming out in 15 years. This loading's taking a while. Yeah, hopefully there'll still be something resembling a sequel to the Horizon games by that point. We'll see. things seem to change a lot. Series that were around 15 years ago, there's not many around today, are there? I suppose Gran Turismo's still running. Forza Motorsport, was that around 15 years ago? Probably was, actually. And that's still here in a similar format. Oh, the Celica's not bad, actually. And it's got horrendous flame paint job on it. Actually quite well done, if I do say so myself. This is entirely made by me. But not quite the style you would want on it. Classic Celica, only just got that checkpoint. Actually, I really like this. I might use this in the next one. It handles better than I'm expecting, so it makes it slightly odd going into the corners. It sort of turns better than I think it's about to. Ow. Hey Osman, thanks for joining the stream. Just enjoying some championship races. We're doing open A class basically at the moment. There is only going to be one more race of the stream though, unfortunately. Yeah, that Celica is nice to drive. Hi Brian Harrison, thanks for joining the stream. Oh, we've got everyone flooding into the stream suddenly. Right, let's see what the third event is of our final championship of the evening. I will be using the Celica again, because I was surprised how good it was for a car I built many years ago and completely forgot about. Is X back in? Yeah, there we go. So, I think it's over here. The City Tour Sprint is going to be our final race of tonight. I know. It always seems to happen. You get a flood of viewers when it's about to come to an end, but it's just how it goes sometimes. Okay, no worries. Thanks for staying. Well, pretty much the whole way through. We've only got one more race, but yeah. Oh, wish list of cars for Horizon 5. I did make one a while ago. I'm trying to think what I put in there. I know I had the Lotus Avaya on the cover. That was one of the main cars I had in there. The Caparo T1 was on one of the cars I wanted to see come back. There's a few cool cars like that from previous games there. It's on the R to be top on S2 Racing. Yeah, a few things like that. A few cars from Horizon 3. SLR McLaren, but I don't think that's going to happen. It'd be cool to see come back. Oh. I hope you got that checkpoint. Oh. Yeah, Caparo T1 was on there. Lotus Avaya. What else did I want to see return? I mean, Bentley EXP10, EXP6 Speed 10, no, EXP, whichever order it is. The cool Bentley concept from this game. The Lotus Exige that we had on the thumbnail for the Horizon 1, the original Exige, was on there. The Mastretta, I think it is, the Mexican sports car. Just because the game's set in Mexico, that would be cool. Remember, I found it really hard to narrow down the cars when I put the wish list together, but now I'm struggling to remember what's on it. Oh, they just revealed 2 new cars. The 2020 McLaren GT, which is cool to see finally come to a game, actually. I'd kind of forgotten about it, but... And the 2019 Aston Martin Valhalla concept car. Oh yeah, I saw the Valhalla had been confirmed. Is it the concept rather than the production model? And some more cars, okay. Yeah, I saw the Aston being confirmed, but I missed the McLaren GT. I'm going to have a look at this when I get time to. Some more cars, but yeah. No, it sounds good. An ever-growing car list for Horizon 5. That was probably on there, actually, the Valkyrie. I don't think the production Valhalla had been revealed at that point. I think I put the Aston Martin Victor on there, that one-off, half 177, half Vulcan thing. Yeah, any more cars being announced is always welcome. Yeah, I look forward to hearing more about Horizon 5. I mean, it's quite near now, so in terms of streams, that means we're going to have... After this one, I'm going to not be able to stream for a couple of Fridays. So, yeah, the real one is... I think it is cooler, actually, than the original concept. So yeah, there's going to be a couple of weeks of no streams on Fridays, and then after that there will be a Horizon 4 stream and a Horizon 5 stream, obviously, once that's out. So if I'm just going to check what. So yeah, there will be a Horizon 4 stream on Friday the 29th at the same time at 7 PM BST, same time as this stream started. But yeah, there's going to be a couple of weeks of no streams before that. So Friday 29th will be Horizon 4, and Friday the 5th will be Horizon 5, all at the same time at 7 PM BST. And in terms of Gran Turismo streams on the Wednesdays, we will have one more Gran Turismo stream next Wednesday on the 13th of October. Then there will be one missed Wednesday, and then back to Gran Turismo on the 27th of October as well. But yeah, I think that is going to have to be all for tonight's stream. Part 3 of 4 of Road to Horizon 5. So yeah, little break before we continue with that in 3 weeks' time. But yeah, it's getting very close now. So look forward to playing Horizon 5 when it is out. But yeah, I think that is going to be all for tonight's stream, guys. So yeah, thanks very much, X and Elf, for racing. And thank you everyone who tuned in, particularly those of you who are still here at the end. But yeah, that's going to be all for tonight's stream, guys. So thank you very much for watching, and I will be back with the next stream very soon.